High in the Arctic, a new kind of bear is making its home. This is the Grolar bear, a hybrid of the grizzly bear and the polar bear. This unusual animal provides a fascinating glimpse into the power of nature and the effects of a changing climate. The Grolar bear is a powerful reminder that the natural world is constantly evolving. These bears have a unique blend of features from their parents. Their fur can range in color from creamy white to light brown, often with patches of both. They may have the long legs of a polar bear and the humped back of a grizzly. Their paws are often a mix of the two, with the webbed feet of a polar bear for swimming and the long claws of a grizzly for digging. Each Grolar bear is unique, a testament to the genetic diversity that makes such hybrids possible. The existence of the Grolar bear raises many questions for scientists. How did these two distinct species come to mate? What does the presence of this hybrid tell us about the impact of climate change on Arctic wildlife? The answers to these questions are vital for understanding the delicate balance of life in one of the world's most fragile ecosystems. Grizzly bears and polar bears evolved separately for millennia, their ranges rarely overlapping. Grizzly bears, with their brown fur and powerful build, are masters of the forests and mountains of North America. Polar bears, perfectly adapted to the icy Arctic, are the world's largest land predators, relying on sea ice to hunt seals. However, as the climate warms, the Arctic sea ice, the primary hunting ground for polar bears, is melting at an alarming rate. This environmental shift is forcing polar bears to spend more time on land, venturing further south in search of food. As they do, they are encountering grizzly bears, whose own range is expanding northward due to rising temperatures and changing food availability. Climate change is the driving force behind the increasing interactions between grizzly and polar bears. The Arctic is warming at twice the rate of the rest of the planet, leading to unprecedented melting of sea ice. This loss of habitat is pushing polar bears towards the southern limits of their range, where they are more likely to encounter grizzly bears. The warming climate is also affecting the distribution of prey species for both types of bears. Polar bears rely heavily on seals, which they hunt from the ice. As the ice recedes, they are forced to seek alternative food sources, putting them in competition with grizzly bears for resources like berries, caribou, and even carrion. Section 4: Clues in the fur. The emergence of the Grolar bear is a fascinating example of hybridization in the wild. While hybridization can occur naturally, the increasing frequency of Grolar bear sightings suggests a more significant shift in the Arctic ecosystem. Scientists are studying these hybrids to understand how climate change is impacting the genetic diversity and adaptability of bear populations. The Grolar bear's mixed heritage may provide certain advantages in a changing Arctic. For example, their grizzly bear genes could make them more adaptable to a diet of land-based food sources, while their polar bear traits could still allow them to navigate icy environments. However, it is still too early to tell whether Grolar bears will thrive in the long term. Section 5. The future of a hybrid. The future of the Grolar bear is uncertain. Their existence highlights the complex and often unpredictable ways in which climate change can impact wildlife. As the Arctic continues to warm, we can expect to see more instances of hybridization, not just in bears but in other species as well. It is crucial that we continue to monitor and study these hybrid animals. They can provide valuable insights into the evolutionary processes that are shaping life on a rapidly changing planet. By understanding these processes, we can better prepare for the challenges of a warming world and work to protect the biodiversity of our planet's most fragile ecosystems.